You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, I completely forgot about this. I really did. Now, everybody knows that Lia Thomas was competing against females, even though this is actually a male that competed on the UPenn men's swim team. However, transitioned, quote unquote, and competed against the females and went from ranking something like number 470 on the men's side to ranked number 1. Now, World Aquatics actually put a ban in place on transgenders. So therefore, Lia/Will Thomas couldn't compete in the Olympics for Team USA. Now I kind of remember this, guys. This is probably earlier this year, if I'm not mistaken. We found out that Lia/Will Thomas behind the scenes actually was filing an appeal, like a lawsuit, to be able to compete against the women in the Olympics. Now, newsflash, still needed to qualify to go to the Olympics, and I believe that's too little too late. Olympics are starting like in about 6 weeks. Yeah. Lia/Will Thomas got some not so good news, man. This is glorious, man. Glorious. The Antifa super soldier is still banned from the Olympics, guys. This is glorious. Let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member, remember live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We appreciate the support. So here we go. Right here, guys, on Outkick. Lia Thomas loses legal battle. Will not have chance to qualify for Olympics in a big win for women's sports. Yes. And I believe that Lia/Will Thomas is the face of these men identifying as women and destroying the competition in women's sports. This is glorious, guys. This is really, really glorious here. It says here, transgender swimmer Lia Thomas will not be taking an opportunity away from a female athlete during the 2024 Olympics in Paris. Thomas, the biological male who won a women's national championship in 2022 while swimming for Penn, has officially lost a legal battle against World Aquatics in which Thomas argued their ban from competing against females was invalid and unlawful. Well, too bad. So sad. The 25-year-old was barred from swimming in the female category in the summer of 2022 when the sport's governing body prohibited anyone who had undergone any part of male puberty from competing against biological females. Yeah. And I believe Lia/Will Thomas decided to, quote unquote, transition like around the age of 21. So clearly went through puberty almost a decade ago. But anyway, World Aquatics welcomed the court's decision to uphold the ruling, keeping Thomas out of the pool with females, calling it, quote, a major step forward in our efforts to protect women's sports. Yes, I agree. World Aquatics is dedicated to fostering an environment that promotes fairness, respect, and equal opportunities for athletes of all genders, and we reaffirm our pledge, the organization said, according to The Guardian. It says here also, it's worth noting that World Aquatics has not banned transgender athletes from competition. The organization has introduced an open category for transgender swimmers. The new category was set for its debut during last year's Berlin World Cup, but the category did not receive one single entry. Yeah, I remember covering that, guys. They actually said, all right, you guys want to compete? We're going to accommodate you. But no, these people really want to compete against females. Nobody signed up for that open category, man. Not one single entry. Lia Thomas didn't want nothing to do with that because this scumbag really wanted to destroy women's sports. This is glorious. Thomas, who was an average swimmer at best when competing against males, is no longer a member of U.S. Swimming, making the court's ruling against a change in policy to benefit them that much easier. Quote, the panel concludes that since the athlete is not entitled to participate in elite event within the meaning of USA swimming policy, let alone to compete in a WA competition, which occurs upon registration with WA prior to a competition or upon setting a performance, which leads to a request for registration as WA world record, he is simply not entitled to engage with eligibility to compete in WA competitions, the court said per the outlet. The policy and the operational requirements are simply not triggered by his current status. See, they're actually giving Lia Thomas the preferred pronouns. But I'm pretty sure that Lia/Will Thomas is going to be outraged by this. Outraged. The U.S. Olympic trials are set to begin on June 15th in Indianapolis, and for the first time ever, will be staged on a football field at Lucas Oil Stadium. But guess who won't be there now? Lia/Will Thomas, man. Boy, this is glorious, man. I am so happy about this. And by the way, they do mention here that ESPN and ABC honored Lia Thomas, Will Thomas, during Women's History Month. I remember that, guys. No mention of Riley Gaines, who is actually a woman and a 16-time champion in swimming. No mention of her. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Now, I'm wondering what's going to be the next move for the Antifa super soldier. Now, you guys are probably wondering why I keep referring to Lia/Will Thomas as an Antifa super soldier, because Lia/Will Thomas actually posted a photo basically saying, hey, I'm a part of Antifa now. And it actually had Antifa super soldier on there. Yeah, man. Yeah. Radicalized, man. Radicalized right there. But your swimming career is now over. Over. You're done. You're done. Go out there now and get a real job. I mean, but does Antifa actually work? Do these people actually have real jobs? I mean, they're communists, man. So, communists don't actually believe in putting in the work. I mean, Lia/Will Thomas wanted to take the easy way to an NCAA title, man. Well, you got what you wanted, man. You got what you deserve, I should actually say. You wanted to compete against the women and disrespect them. Now, at the end of the day, you will not be at the Olympics, man. I'm not shedding one tear for Lia/Will Thomas. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.